Today, we will be testing a new trend following strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing thousands of indicators and strategies, and I'm testing more every single day here on the channel. I've taken the information from my testing and compiled that into spreadsheets. And if you are interested in getting access to the original 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together, you can get access absolutely free. Just join our free tier on our Patreon page. You can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a new trend following strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 610 different strategies, with 173 of them being winners. And so far, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we have tested 23 of the most recent strategies. And out of those 23, we've been able to make every single one either more profitable than the original strategy or profitable when the original strategy wasn't profitable. And out of those 23 strategies, they have a combined weekly profit of $19,500. And the best one has a weekly profit of $4,100. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a new trend following strategy. And so the source video says, TradingView Indicator 2026 you need before next trade. So obviously the grammar is not great there, but they seem to be saying that this is a new 2026 TradingView indicator, which we haven't even got to 2026. So basically just keyword stuffing. And so I can't really do much with the title. You do with it what you wish. But of course, we will put this strategy to the test and we'll see what we can get out of it. And so the first indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the imbalance algo. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. It'll look like this right here. I'll go ahead and turn off this indicator right here, which is giving us the actual buy sell signal there. And then what you're going to want to do is jump into the inputs. You're going to change the sensitivity right here to 9. And then scroll down here to the very bottom and uncheck show strategy panel, show old panel, and show. Then jump into the styles and you're going to uncheck the first two, long and short. And down here, you're going to uncheck these two shapes, uncheck pane labels, and uncheck lines. And then go ahead and click OK. And the second indicator you will add to the screen is going to be the MA visualizer. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that one and add it to the screen. And this one, we will jump into the settings as well. Just double check that the MA visualizer length is set to 200 and the smoothing is set to 100. And then everything else stays on the default settings. And so what we're looking for a short trade setup according to the source video. So we are looking for when the MA visualizer is red. We're looking for when the algo, the imbalance algo line right here is below the MA visualizer. We're looking for price to be below both of them. Then we're looking for price to pull back above the imbalance line, which is this one right here. It can't cross above the MA visualizer line, and then it needs to come back down and cross back down below the imbalance algo line right here, like so. Now, it's a little bit confusing, and again, like many, hard to keep an eye out for. So I just created an indicator that does it for you. So we'll just go ahead and turn these two off because it's not necessary. Basically, when we get a sell signal, all the criteria is met. When we get a buy signal, all the criteria is met. So in this particular case, we're just simply looking for the sell signal here from the indicator that I've created. And that will be our signal to then enter into a short. We'll put our trade here. We're going to put our stop just right above this little pivot area here. And we're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. It's going to put us right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see price making this really nice push to the downside, getting us to our take profit. And now we won't worry about going through a short trade setup, or I'm sorry, a long trade setup, just because the explanation of the indicator setup and the strategy is a little bit long-winded, so we want to keep the video short. Let's go ahead and exit out of the bar replay, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the numbers on the strategy. Let's go ahead and turn on the Nexus backtester here. Give it a second to load the results. And there we go. All right. So we have a 36% win rate. We have 141 trades, 20,000 bars look back, normal. 3 months, again, normal on a 5-minute time frame. Total profit and loss would have been negative $1,700. The profit per week would have been negative $125. And so definitely not a great strategy. But of course, we took the Nexus backtest indicator, tweaked some settings, played around with it some, see if we can come up with something better. So let's go ahead and take a look at those results now. All right, so here we go. So we have a 46% win rate. Now we have 233 trades altogether. Again, 20,000 bars looked back. And this time, since we are on a 1-minute time frame, it's only 21 days back, almost 22. And your total profit loss would have now been a gain of $1,982 or $634 per week profit. And so obviously significantly better results using the Nexus backtest indicator to make those tweaks and modify and dial in this particular strategy. And now, of course, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you are interested in the original list of the 1,100 plus indicators that I tested, it took me over 3 years to compile that list. You can get a free copy of it when you sign up for our free Patreon down below in the description. If you are interested in strategies like this here, then you can join our $19 Patreon. It's only $19. And at this point, we have 24 strategies that are profitable with a lot of profitability per week and total combined profitability. And so basically you'll get access to a link or a spreadsheet that contains all the information on the tested strategies, including their win rates and all that information, but also a link to these particular layouts. So when you have access to these indicators, which you will get when you become a patron of the channel, you just click that layout link and it builds out this exact layout as you see on screen with the exact settings that I used. Now, if you're not interested in the indicators and you want to try to just replicate this on your own without any kind of guidance on whether or not it's actually working, then in that spreadsheet next to the column that has all the information on this modified version, I will put exactly the settings that I changed to from the original to make this strategy profitable as it is. But keep in mind that you add in a human element that becomes super problematic and often turns profitable strategies like this into non-profitable profits, I guess I should say, or results, just because of the human aspect, the human element that goes into play. And so it's easier just to have a pretty confirmed window here showing you that you're doing the right thing, exactly where to enter trades, put your stop, take profit, the whole deal. All right, that's it for this strategy here. We are going to go ahead and put this one on the no list because the original strategy was not profitable. And of course, we'll add this one to the updated spreadsheet and we'll move on to the next strategy from here.